Hello students, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to talk about the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King Jr. and we are going to talk about annotation. What is annotation? The definition of annotation that is extra information associated with a particular point in a document or other piece of information. It can be a note that includes a comment or explanation. By annotating a text, you will ensure that you understand what is happening in a text after you've read it. As you annotate, you should note the author's main points, shifts in the message or perspective of the text, key areas of focus, and your own thoughts as you read. Even if you regularly understand and remember what you read, annotating will help you summarize the text, highlight important pieces of information, and ultimately prepare yourself for discussion and writing prompts. Annotating poetry. Today we're going to annotate a speech, but the idea of annotating poetry and a speech is very similar. To annotate a poem, you'll need to read the poem multiple times, highlighting significant passages. As you read, make notes to yourself in the margins. Then you can analyze the poem using your annotations. Reading the poem. You need to read through the text a few times to get your first impression of it. What is the subject of the text? Who might the speaker be? What could the text mean? How do I feel after reading the text? And when might this text take place? Also, you could ask yourself, did any significant images stand out and what? Highlighting words and phrases. Always read through the text without stopping the first time. Then start your annotation process on the second reading. Begin highlighting important or confusing lines on your second read. Use multiple colors of highlighters to organize your thoughts. For example, yellow might represent passages you think are important, blue might identify words you don't know, and pink could highlight passages you don't understand. Use a system that works for you. Writing notes in the margin, which is what we're going to do today. Begin writing notes on the poem on the second reading. Once you've highlighted your passages, go back through the poem and analyze the highlighted text in the margin. Identify literary devices used in the poem to understand the meaning. Summarize what's happening in each stanza or section. Alright, so next thing I want you to do is go ahead and go watch the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King Jr. This is on Google Classroom. It's a really great speech. It's only about 7 minutes long, so make sure you pay attention. This will count as your kind of like first reading through the text. Next thing I want you to do is look at this assignment. I want you to read through the text itself again. Okay, read through the text. After you read through it completely, I want you to go through and annotate. So annotating on a Google Doc is a little bit different than annotating on a hard piece of paper, obviously, but you can still go here. You can still highlight things. Okay, you can put text over here to like question things that you highlighted. Okay. Use some kind of highlighting system that works for you. So highlight things in yellow that you think are important, and pink, things you don't understand. Make it work for you. So you are going to highlight this text, do whatever you need to, make things bold over here, and then over here is where you're kind of like talking about the most important parts, like what did he mean in this section? Why is this significant? What do I have questions about? That kind of thing. So please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, you're going to turn this back into Google Classroom, and have a good day.